Love and greetings to you. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation, and you're doing a search in how to be a calm wife. So let's be very honest. You have had a problem being calm your entire life. It isn't just since you've been married. So it isn't the marriage that is making you excitable or not calm, however that manifests. What is really going on here is that you are suffering from being a human being who has a mind that is being controlled and manipulated by her physiological part. And we don't learn about this stuff. Well, we learn about it in segments, so I'm going to put it together for you. So I would appreciate very much if you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is where we approach marriage and life without blaming anybody or making anyone feel badly. I'm all about solutions. And I got that way because I was a divorce mediator, and that's what people were looking for. It wasn't until 2001, which to you may sound like ancient history, but not for me, that I began helping people save their marriage, because I discovered what marriages are all about. So you will become a calm wife if you follow this. If you really want to take your marriage to a higher level, then you'll learn everything that we have to share, and you could do that with our books, or you could go and take the course for women. But let's address this particular topic. Now, you are a soul. You don't have one, you are one. You have a mind, you have a body, you have arms and legs, but you're the soul. God created man in his image, mankind, meaning women too. And what that means is that he took of himself the love, the joy, the wisdom, the consciousness that he is, and made you. And he made you consciously. He loves you. You're his favorite daughter. But he gave you a little bit of a challenge when he gave you a mind. Now, we need a mind in our physical forms when we're not souls floating in the bliss of God. We are in this world interacting with other people, and especially your husband, and that teaches us very valuable lessons. The number one lesson that we're meant to learn is how to love unconditionally. Because then what happens is we become aligned with who we truly are, the soul. Now there's people, monastics, very spiritual people who use repetition of different things to impress upon the mind, I am joy, I am love, I am joy. In fact, I use that myself. When I go swimming, I am repeating that until I start feeling God's presence. So that's one method of achieving calmness, because by doing that is I'm separating my true self from my pseudo self, the ego, and I am becoming identified more and more with who I truly am. And we all have that power by virtue of our free will to do that. Now, what's happening to you, what happens to all of us, is that because we never learn to control the mind, in fact, Western psychology has it all wrong. They want us to identify and live with and work with our emotions, but emotions are of the mind. But the soul is far beyond that in every respect. So what happens is when we get into the emotions, of course we're not going to be calm. We're going to be excited because the body, the physiology, is telling the mind, survive, survive, survive. Remember that from middle school? That life is identified by its drive to survive, self-preservation. So we need to re-identify ourselves as a soul. Now, there's other ways to calm the mind. But remember, it's not you, it's the mind. There are yoga postures you could do. There are calming techniques you could do. There's even simple things you could do, like when someone is speaking, step back and say, okay, my mind is going to hear them, but I, my soul, I'm going to love them. And make that the loudest thing going on in your mind. I love them. Doesn't even matter if it's your husband, because we are here to love everyone, because we are part of God and God loves us all. So there's no risk with that. I'm not saying go have sex with anyone else or have some kind of emotional attachment with anyone else. Love is pure and it's way above emotions. It is the purest, most wonderful experience. In fact, we have a technique in our lessons, in our courses, called the SO technique. Stop, evaluate, act with wisdom. It slows the mind down. And people sometimes write in and they go, well, what is wisdom? Well, the highest wisdom is love. And so everything in your marriage should be about love. So when you see your husband, smile to him. Let him know you love him, but smile to him and feel that love even before you start expressing it. So again, to learn how to be a calm wife, learn how to recognize that you're love, that you're joy, and express that, but more importantly, be that. Take charge of your mind. Break the hold that it has on you. It's kind of crazy, you know, but did you know that when they tie an elephant down, they have a chain, sure, but it's pegged in, and it's nothing for this ginormous elephant to just rip that peg out of the ground like it's nothing. But that little chain controls this huge elephant. Likewise, our attachment to the mind controls infinite soul. No longer be controlled by it. Learn to love unconditionally. Go to our website, by the way, download the 10 top do's and don'ts for marriage, and explore. Start seeing your marriage. I know you're not here really for your marriage. You're here mostly to learn how to become a calmer person, but a lot of what we have will help you with that too. So go to our website, browse around, see what we have for you. There's videos, there's articles, and go enjoy. Go in love. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. Like the video. Be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. God bless you, and take care.